And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
I remember my first time playing Bobby. Shake it. You are one with the buck. But that was absolutely terrible. Just do what it says? Oh boy, nice little run you had there.
Liter cola? Do we make liter cola?
Now, for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
All right, DJ Dragonfire, what the heck? You're being uber gay today. It's okay. I know that Buff Pup is hot, but like, come on, get your dragon brain out of the gutter. Come on, can you get your dragon brain out of the gutter? No gutter brain.
Well, hi.
Well, hi. Oh my god. Oh my god. That scared me. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day.
Yo, you see this shirt? Dick is a hell of a drug. They licking it, they sucking it, they doing everything. Which one you doing? I'm sucking it.
Awesome. Yeah, you're definitely showing the horny levels. I can't quite seem to control my horny levels. Hello, everybody. My name's Hydrophonics TV. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Holy fuck, that came out really fast. Holy fuck, what is going on with my goddamn fucking OBS? My OBS is Mick fucking losing it. Like, literally, it's not taking up any memory as more as it should be. It's being weird. It's being absolutely weird. I don't know. Oh, that's an odd one. Oh, well. Well, if you guys didn't know, it's coming to the end of Pride Month, and I feel like it's time to talk about one of the world's greatest minds ever in the LGBT community. You can argue all you want, but this man's made it possible for us to be interconnected today across the entire world if he had not done what he did. I'm of course talking about the man known as Alan Turing. So if you guys don't know who Alan Turing was, he's actually the man who made some of the world's first computers. They were known as Turing machines back in the day. And what their main focus was to compute everything, right? But what he was using it for was breaking the German Enigma code, which is, you know, at the time, it was very hard to break. They were using like 5, 6, 7, 8 different people a day trying to break the goddamn code.
I don't know if it came up in the thing you watched, but allegedly, he's also the reason the old Apple logo was a rainbow. It's not a joke.
I don't know if this is true or not. My girlfriend just came over to me and said, allegedly, the reason that the Apple's old logo was a rainbow was because of Alan Turing. It was in celebration of Alan Turing. Now there's a reason for this. So Alan Turing could only be described as awkward, very antisocial, definitely loner vibes, but there's a reason for this. It's my belief. I don't know if this is true or not, but my belief is that Turing was a neurodivergent person. Most geniuses are. Like, you have to be neurodivergent. Well, I wouldn't say you have to be neurodivergent to be a genius, but it's very common in the genius complex.
We're pretty sure Einstein was autistic.
Oh, indefinitely. But back to obviously Turing. So neurodivergent. That's N-E. I gotta look this up now. I literally know what it is. All right, so neurodivergent. That's N-E-U. Excuse me, Neurodivergent. It refers to people whose brains function differently from what is considered normal or neurotypical. Neurodivergence is the idea that there is natural variations in how people think, behave, learn, and communicate. Neurodivergence includes people with autism, ADHD, Tourette's, dyslexia, and other neurodiverse conditions. Okay? That's the new, like, basically, instead of being like, oh, they have a mental disability, we now say they are neurodivergent, because disability means that, like, it hinders them in a way. And let's be honest, there are a lot of neurodivergent things that both help and hinder us in different ways. I myself have ADHD, autism, and bipolar. They're all documented. They've all been diagnosed by a doctor, and God, I've learned to have some of the benefits and curses of both sides. Benefits is like when I'm manic and when I'm like in a giant manic episode, I can get a lot of shit done. When I'm insanely hyper focused on something, I can bump out songs like it's no tomorrow. Now that's going to be a strength when I start working. But what's going to be not a strength is not being the ability to being so wired that you can't sleep. That is not a strength. That is something that will hinder me a lot. I had to fix my sleep schedule today just so that I could get up for this stream. Excuse me one bit. Dude, where are my wipes? Bro. I mean, here's a wipe, so I'll take it. My glasses are fucking filthy, so I need to clean them. Yep. What's what? What is what, Milkman Dutch? So, if you're just joining us, we're on the topic of Alan Turing, celebrating them during Pride Month, because there's two topics that I'm going to be going over. Although, that one? Yeah, that was me. I bent over and my back cracked. That was me. I'm sorry. I got to make sure I'm quiet because I did just call the police on these crotch gremlins downstairs. I'm going to refer to them as crotch gremlins because obviously the parents don't do anything. So. Anyways. Back to what I was talking about. So obviously with people with different neurodivergent conditions can have different strengths and weaknesses. In my case, my strength is I can get a lot of shit done within an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours if I just hone in my hyper focus. But, and I forgot to turn on that on. I'm so sorry. Chester, I'm really bad. I'm a bad mommy. I'm a bad mommy. I fucked up. I fucked up. So no, you're not. Don't say that. I mean, it's true though. All right, so she means bad as in badass. Yes, as I currently piss myself. That's yep, I'm definitely a badass person. On the list of badass people, you've got like Negan from The Walking Dead. You have Blade. You have Wesley Snipes' version of Blade. And then you have me just pissing my pants. Classic. That is a classic right there. Okay, so we are getting off topic here. Pam check? Literally just wet, so just a tiny bit wet. Girl, some people here wish they were pissing their pants or Pams. Listen, Milkman. Shush. Anyway, it just happens for me. Like, it's raining outside and it's making it even worse. Oh no. Oh no, what did you send me? I'm streaming, damn it. Okay. Caffeine? Fuck. Alright, Rivers. Hold up. I just spilled a little bit of water on my breast. Awesome. Didn't mean for that to happen either. Ah, you fucks. Can I talk about Alan Turing, please? They're not letting me talk about Alan Turing. They're just like, nope, we're gonna fucking bully you as you try to talk. You're ADHD, so least it will help in focus. Not happening. Okay. Well, all right. You want to play that game? All right, fuck you. All right.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Are we done now, chat? Have we learned our lesson? I'm such an asshole for that one. I do apologize. I wasn't trying to act like an asshole. I do appreciate everybody here. Why? What the fuck did I do to you? It's because I changed scenes. I shouldn't have changed scenes. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it, chat. I was. Why did I do that? I mean, I'm not saying that people are going to be timed out. They're not bothering me. I'm just being kind of a cock ass. I'll let you know if I need to start timing people out. I'll give you like the hey. I'm just being a cock ass. I can't fucking think today. I don't think being a brat is bannable from my channel. So what were you going on about Turing? 30 seconds is more a silly joke than an actual punishment. You should do it for like a second. Like one singular second. Like, no. Like half a second. If we could do like a 39th of a second of a timeout for everybody who's a brat, that'd be great. Just a 39th of a second. Okay, so about Turing. So why am I bringing up neurodivergency? Well, a lot of Turing's mannerisms kind of like, he was very logical in his way of thinking. Logic. Like Dr. Spock. Logic. You know what I mean? But like legitimately that was his forte. And that's because he was a mathematician. He could understand cryptographs and whatnot and all that fun stuff. But what saddens me and why we're talking about Alan Turing is because not only did the man create the world's first computer ever in the 30s. I want you to imagine that. It's 1939 going on to 1940, 1941, and 1942. And there is a person creating the world's first computer ever to crack the German Enigma code. Now, if you know anything about World War II, you know about the Enigma code. The Enigma code was this little box, and the Germans would speak gibberish over fucking radio channels, and this gibberish would be intercepted, and they would try to break it, but like Enigma machine. Thank you. The Enigma machine. And they would try to break it, but they could never break it in time. Like, it was always like they would break the message by the end of the day, and by 12, the machines would all reset, and everything that they just broke would be useless. And that was the problem, is that the machine was always being reset every day at midnight. What Turing did is Turing made a computer that was able to break the code over key passphrases, if you will. In this case, found out that 3 important phrases was Hitler's name, them doing their little salute, and weather. And that was a key passphrase, 3 words that would always be said in every single report before they would start transmitting data over the Enigma machines and, you know, obviously Morse code, all that fun stuff. When they found that out, the computer was able to realize these are phrases that I need to look for. Here's how I'm going to break this code. Here's exactly what's being said. Because of those 3 passphrases, not only did it help the Allied nations win the war, or in this case, Britain, the United States, and whatnot, but it made it to where lives were being saved by this computer. And nobody knew it was a computer at the time. It was just a machine. You just made Rivers cry. You should apologize to Rivers. Anyways. So the reason I'm saddened for Turing is because fast forward in the 50s, in 1952, and Turing is convicted of an indecency law for being homosexual. Turing had been homosexual the entire time and had loved men and whatnot, and there was a lot of people that knew his secret, but like kept it a secret because it was kind of fucked up that, you know, a government could arrest somebody for being a homosexual. So they arrested him, they tried him, they convicted him, and they fucking sentenced him to hormone therapy. Now, I want you to imagine what it's like being a cisgendered person, a person who knows, like, what gender they are, and being forced to take something. At the time, they were prosecuted, and they were given something called stilbestrol, which is basically if you took spironolactone and estradiol and kind of mashed it into one. So I looked up some of the fucking side effects of this drug. It's not good. It's very fucked. It's a very fucked up drug. So the effects that are included are basically feeling sick, nausea, swollen feet and ankles, increased risk of blood clots, impotence, and in breast enlargement in men. I want you to keep that one in your head. Blood cell abnormalities that lead to weaknesses, fever, bleeding, bruising, blood in diarrhea or infection, uterine infection that causes vaginal discharge, vomiting, lack of appetite, excessive water consumption or urination, and lethargy, mammary tumor development, nausea, vomiting, abdominal discomfort, headache, and bloating, restlessness, aggression, irritability, high blood pressure, and toxicity to the bone marrow. What the fuck? Not only were they like forcibly giving Alan hormone therapy, which, by the way, the hypocrisy of government nowadays is fucking weird. Way back when, they'll force people to fucking take hormones so that way they're impotent and they grow breasts. But now it's like, we want hormones as transgender people and we can't fucking get it. That is so hypocritical. Think of that for a second. We now live in an age where, like, it's legal to be, like, you know, gay, transgender, bisexual, everything under the LGBTQ flag, but there's a minor, just a little minor, you know, discrepancy, if you will, where some places in the United States are very anti-trans. And they make anti-trans laws. And they're trying to make gender-affirming care illegal. So not only did we go from being the place where, like, you know, being gay is illegal, but we'll give you hormone therapy if you fuck up. Now we're going to, hey, it's not illegal to be any of these things, but fuck you, you can't have hormones.
Why do you think I've been so tired? Chevron got overturned yesterday, or the day before.
Chevron?
Yeah.
What is Chevron? Chevron doctrine?
Difference, doctrine, either one.
What is Chevron deference and why did the Supreme Court overturn it? Doctrine known as Chevron deference had been sharply criticized by businesses. What is Chevron deference? Doctrine called for judges to defer to federal agency interpretations of U.S. laws deemed to be ambiguous.
So anything from Clean Air Acts to OSHA to FFA, FFC, all of that just got stripped. All of it.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, so if a company wants to dump asbestos into our drinking water, and they don't like that the whatever federal agency said you can't do that, they can just sue them, bring it to the Supreme Court, and our corrupt Supreme Court will just be like, no, they can do that while driving away in a BMW paid by the asbestos company. Because they also legalized bribes recently too.
They legalized bribes. Are you
Government
fucking...
agents can take bribes now.
Can you send me that?
This has all been within the last week.
Oh my fucking God.
Yep.
The Supreme Court majority has legalized bribery, so as long as you do it right?
Yep.
What? Are you fucking serious?
That'll
I want out of this state. I want out of this country. This country's going to fucking hell.
Along with overturning Chevron, basically means that if a company wants to do something that'll hurt people because it makes them money, they can just pay the Supreme Court and get it anyways.
Oh, my sweet gentle lord.
That's what this whole week has been. Why do you think I've been so tired?
I think I might need to recalibrate my VR headset because I was getting yeeted around the room. Wow, so what I'm hearing is I can burn down major corporations HQ and bribe my way out of any consequence.
Pretty much. Or
Well, I mean, we're not gonna
corporations
we're not gonna obviously violate Twitch TOS. That would be against Twitch TOS, and I ask that that's never mentioned again
What this
because
also
that's
means
very
is,
threatening.
Say the Coca-Cola company wants to put poison in your Coca-Cola just because they can and it makes them money, they can just pay the Supreme Court and be allowed to do
Dude,
so.
I've been wondering why like all food lately has been like killing me.
Oh, this was like 2 days ago. The Chevron case.
Dude, I'm about to start like fucking
Did you
importing.
not see my Twitter post?
I didn't.
Like,
I didn't even know this was a
Everything's been
thing.
going
This literally leads into this is a great segue, but like, holy fuck.
it's fucked.
Why?
I posted like, I just need to leave. I don't care about my disability anymore. I need to get out. Like,
We might need to seek asylum. We can't stay here anymore, guys. They're literally gonna start putting poisonous shit in our fucking
oh.
like products.
want to know what else they did? You can be arrested and put in jail just for being homeless now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So, also, overturning Chevron will also include medical stuff, like HIPAA, because that's governed by a federal agency.
You're fucking joking.
Anything governed by a federal agency. Anything.
Dude, I just had a heart palpitation.
Yeah. That's where we're at. If a state doesn't want to give out, say, HRT or anything like that, they can just sue for it and they'll have to.
Oh.
Yeah. Your insurance company doesn't want to do something they said they covered, sue for it. They get to know. Because these companies have money. They can do those lawsuits. Basically, it's turned in, like, even, it's been like this forever, but now it's just, like, open that if you have money, you can do whatever you want.
They've basically just like legalized being criminal. In a very like fucked up and like we all knew that bribery and like
And
lobbying
that's not
was
That's not how that works.
yeah,
It's-
no. Again,
Laws are still laws, but this is federal agencies that have been given ambiguous rules. Say, the rule is people need to be safe on a flight.
Mhm.
That's ambiguous.
Mhm.
What does safe mean? We have the federal whatever airline agency to keep people safe. Now, any of their rulings can be overturned by the Supreme Court if the airline sues. So
That
say
just-
regulations on how many seats, weight classes, fuel. They can do whatever now. It was already bad with Boeing planes, now it's going to be all of them.
so what you're telling me is don't take any more planes.
Nothing's safe anymore because everything's governed by some type of federal agency. The FCC for TV, the FDA for whatever the fuck they do, Federal Drug Administration. Anything regarding gun safety, anything regarding food safety, pollution, all of it.
Yeah,
All of it.
I think once I graduate, I'm just leaving.
That's where we're at now.
Yeah,
a
this
company
this at this point, like I wanted to wait, but this is bad. Like, chat, you got to understand, like this basically gives corporations now the right to do whatever the fuck they want.
As long as they want to sue for it. Anything that was illegal last week is no longer illegal if they want to pay the money.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, dude, my fucking
It's fucked.
yeah. I need to seek asylum. I'm gonna have to fucking like
Like,
leave.
we are so-
We're gonna have to leave like immediately. You're gonna have to look up how to get a sponsorship.
Yeah, I don't know.
Holy fuck. So yeah, I love how we went into this like whole like thing where we were talking about Alan Turing, and then we come to find out that like the United States has literally fucked itself back into like the 30s. Again, hypocrisy. I'm beyond fucking shocked at this point. Watch, there's gonna be like a thing where it's like, sorry, your medication isn't covered by this, you know, thing. You can pay out of pocket though if you want. I'm literally seeing that happening. No, you don't understand. Like, she was talking about Project 2025. What that means is that they're basically going to re-50ize the fucking the United States. Homosexuality is going to be illegal again. It makes it so the president can become a fucking dictator. We're literally going in the like red water zone. The like things that we feared are happening. That's kind of fucked. All right. Well, I guess I'll grab Taylor and we'll go play Dark and Darker. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we need to leave. It's becoming unsafe. I might, honestly, I'm going to tell my mom, I'll be like, when I graduate, I'm leaving this country. I'm going to do that right now. I just want to let you know that when I graduate, I'm fleeing the country. Comma, we have too many crappy things happening in the United States, and it looks like it's just getting worse and worse. Comma, look up the Chevron deference. And Supreme Court bribery. Yep, so I just told my mom, I just want to let you know that when I graduate, I'm fleeing the country. That probably that probably is going to scare the shit out of her, but like once I explain it to her, I'll be like, "Mom, you got to understand like it's becoming very unsafe to live here as a transgender person." Like it is becoming very unsafe. That we are. That was kind of like the nail in the coffin right there, is basically being like, oh yeah, we can just throw whatever shit we want into the fucking, water supply. Fuck you. That's horrible. I'm gonna send Oh, I don't want to keep talking about politics, but yeah, no, like I'm leaving the country. I recommend that all of my transgender friends who have the ability to get out of the country go ahead and do so now. Please do not stay in this country. Like, this is legitimately, I'm telling you guys right now, it looks like it's only going to get worse. And I don't want you guys to be in the crosshairs. If you guys need to, do something called asylum. Seeking asylum, file as a refugee for whichever country you're choosing. Right now, just want to let you know that Canada has a 6-month time period where you can stay in there and get sponsorship. But I would just choose like a good place in Canada. Find a place that's safe, because the United States is becoming not safe at all. Like, this is fucked. What else do we got here? The Supreme Court delivered its final opinions of the term today, which a pair of major cases involving an evangelical Christian web designer who wants to be able to refuse LGBTQ weddings and challenges to President. All right, so what does this say? God, this is fucked. We're not going to go down this rabbit hole any further, but we're going to start to play video games, but this is severely fucked. It's horrible. Hey Otter. Women's rights are being stomped on too. Oh no, they just made it official today. Yeah, we are. We're pretty fucked. We really are. Like, those are some red fucking flags that I'm surprised that the Senate is not just stepping in and being like, "Whoa!" Oh my god. This is why Zooey was fucking was barred from the United States Congress. Well, the House of Republicans, but why did I say House of Republicans? House of Representatives. Fuck. It feels like the House of Republicans. I'll definitely say that. The United States is efficiently going back to the 30s. Yes. I'm not gonna put it that way, because again, TOS. I know that's what it is, but I mean, nobody's gonna shoot you here. Trust me. But this is fucked up. I'm gonna call Taylor now. Go ahead and get started. Hi, sweetie.
Hey.
Dark and Darker.
Yeah. Are you gonna be streaming it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Usually I hold like a little like, what do you do contest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you a private message real quick.
Mm-hmm. All I can say is that you're allowed to have an opinion, As long as your opinions aren't like infringing on my rights. You know what I mean? As human rights. You know what I mean? You are more than welcome to have an opinion.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, I heard about that. So apparently, if Trump gets elected, he's going to ban gender affirming care for all ages day one.
He said that during the presidential debate or something along those lines.
Yeah. Apparently, he said that during the presidential debate as well. So
It was like one of his rallies or during the debate. I can't remember which one.
yeah, as long as your opinion isn't killing / banning other people, you're welcome to it. Exactly. Like, that's when you infringe on a human right, that's like, fuck, dude. Like, really? So I'm not gonna shoot anybody for having an opinion. Not gonna shoot anybody, period. But I will judge them based on their actions if they decide to be like, oh well, you know, maybe people don't deserve this. And it's like a basic human right, and it's like, okay. Well, that's kind of fucked.
Hey, Miss Savannah. Whenever you do plan to go to Canada, can I join you there?
I mean, I'm not the one who's going to be owning the place, so
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering if I can go along with you.
that'd be that would be up to the person that I'd be staying with.
Yeah.
I plan to do this like when I, you know, had the money to do so, but the United States has effectively been like, "Oh, well, we're going back to the 30s.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody." Dude, like I legitimately there is nothing scarier. Definitely do not return to the States. Yeah, it's not cosmetic. Like legitimately the things that happened to me before gender affirming care, like I'm afraid of going back to that, you know what I mean? And that's where we stand right now in the United States. There is a huge threat to LGBTQ rights. And every day it seems to be getting closer and closer. Yeah, like I said, it's a fucking human right. But apparently in the United States, we've determined that it's a political issue. Definitely don't panic. Just, you know, figure shit out. You know, do what you got to do. Comfy cozy. Of course. Again, a basic human right. Like it's so fucked up that this is what the United States is coming to. That's what's got me all fucked up. It's got me all fucked up that this is literally what it's coming to.
game name for Dark and Darker is Sneaky Doc 414.
Yep.
We can also meet in Gathering Hall, US West. There's not many people there.
Let me just get my shit together. Okay.
Alright.
I gotta get my shit together, chat. Give me 1 second. Getting my shit together. Getting my shit together. That is not getting my shit together.
Oh yeah, and keep in mind in this game you do want to stay together and fight as a team.
Yeah.
It's something I have learned in this game. Like you can't exactly just run off in a random direction or go ahead and all that.
I've learned that the hard way, unfortunately.
Same here. What class are you?
I am a fighter.
All right, perfect. I'm a druid. I can do support and be distraction.
Be a distraction.
Well, yeah, I can summon
The
trees
big-
and become a bear.
The big distraction. Honestly, I might not be streaming too long because that was a huge blow for me. Like, it's not anybody's fault either. It's just like realizing that like I had hopes that this would change and like I wouldn't have to, like, obviously I was moving to Canada, but I didn't want to like I didn't want to fucking move right away. Like, be like, all right, well, I guess I gotta go get my fucking my thing, and then that's it.
Because the thing is with how politics are going right now, with the other candidate being with some of the stuff he's done, he's lost quite a few. So I'm not sure where it's going to go in that direction because of some of the stuff that each one's doing.
Yeah. And apparently, like, the United States really doesn't give it, like, a majority of the United States doesn't give a shit about like women's rights, trans people. I'm just naming a few: women's rights, trans people, fucking African American rights. If you're a minority of the United States literally just goes, fuck you.
Yeah. Even people with disabilities, like there's, if you look into the Project 2025, it's very scary.
Like, what are they gonna do?
Just read Project 2025. They tell you exactly what they're going to do.
Oh God.
They use certain key phrases that a funny mustache man said before.
No, you're not.
No,
The president. So, Project 2025, also known as the Presidential Transition Project, it's a collection of conservative policy proposals by the Heritage Foundation to reshape the United States federal government in the event of a Republican Party victory in the 2024 presidential election. Establish it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to leave like right away. Like, I can't wait until 2025. I'm gonna have to leave. Like, this is horrible. What the fuck? Christian nationalism.
Yep.
Oh, fuck that. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Fuck this. I'm gone. I'm packing my shit up as soon as fucking possible. No.
Illinois has made it where the 10 Commandments, and they have to teach the Bible in schools in Illinois, I believe. It's one of the states that's nearby. And they're wanting it to be taught as a historical events.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk to my roommate tonight, and I'm gonna work up until like I get my bachelor's degree, which is in September, and then I'm gonna put my 2 weeks in for my job, and then I'm gonna save all of the money except for like bills that I need to pay for.
Yeah,
But
I'm get a job as soon as I can to be able to.
But unfortunately, like, I'm gonna I can't spend any money because of that. legitimately I have to plan my escape.
Yeah.
Literally saying escape at this point because this is what it feels like to be trans in this country now. Oh my fucking god, dude. That is terrifying. It's beyond terrifying.
At least I have therapy on Monday.
Dude, my heart, I just had like really bad, like, I didn't have heart palpitations, but like it just feels like I'm having a really bad panic attack. I need to take a break.
Yeah, understandable. I'm checking my heart rate right now.
I literally never pay attention to the news, but this is fucked, chat. I wish I could like fucking not pay attention to it, but sadly this is one of those instances where like it literally infringes on not only my safety,